in his eye, there's a guy holding up a record of Dark Side of the Moon.
Holding it up. No, because I just thought, is Roger Waters just really hairy?
Right? Can't be like a feral man, can it? It's not.
Maybe it's like a werewolf.
It's not a person. Whatever dog this is, it's wispy, man. It's on its last legs.
It is. It looks like the dog that farts dust from American Dad.
It genuinely just does look like a shot where like a character is serious in SpongeBob and it zooms in on their face. Like you can just imagine like one of them eating a Krabby Patty and it tastes like poo.
Mr. Krabs when he's all like old and his face is like...
David Gilmour looks like a proper Brexit geezer. What are your thoughts on actual Dark Side of the Moon, like original?
I really like it. I mean, hold on. Let me,
controversial opinion there, mate.
I know, right? They'll tear me apart. The Floyd stands, man.
There's a reason why Dark Side of the Moon is one of the most beloved rock albums of all time. It's magnificent, like undeniably.
In my first year of uni, I just remember listening to it one day in my dorm, and I was just like, "It's pretty fucking good." And then it finished it. I was like, "That was fucking gorgeous."
Let's start off with "Speak to Me," classic song that's definitely 1 minute 54. Bit like Hoover ambience in the background.
Hoover ambience.
The memories of a man in his old age are the deeds of a man in his prime.
The beginning of Merlin.
It's the beginning of Elden Ring 1 copyright starts to rule them all, actually. It's like an audiobook written by a paedophile, isn't it?
Warm
paedophile moment.
Roger Waters, no, I hope not.
Death is a long,
What'd you say that part for?
Sounds like one, doesn't he?
It's a bit more like...
It's very loungy, isn't
ethereal.
it? I don't think it's more ethereal, I just think it's quieter, more minimal.
Yeah.
You are the angel of death. And
too serious.
So serious. And everyone's still on the run.
I'm just staring him down the whole time while he's doing this. It feels like it's too personal.
If you think these vocals are bad, mate, imagine him trying to sing Great Gig in the Sky.
Was there a forklift? Is that outside? No, that was in the album.
No, that's in the album, mate.
Today I awoke from a dream.
Forklift repair.
It was a revelation.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't understand some of the choices in this album.
Roger Waters' like dementia arc. Maybe he forgot he made it.
That's the thing. He genuinely just got in the booth and just started talking for like 2 hours. And they just cut it up. That was not breathing the air, bro. That was fucking huffing the farts. Like, it was just so bad.
I mean, I don't actually like mind some of the weird like instrumental choices, but like, why is he talking over it?
I just don't. I'm reading the lyrics.
Actual like train sound effect.
Well, it wasn't one of those.
Don't worry, mate. It wasn't one of those. I've been trying to listen to it. It's just like, it's just. I think it's
blurs.
I hate poetry, bro. Like, I can't stand it. Like, lyrics hit for me because they're part of a tune, and this so far is just absolutely tuneless.
Well, there's the tune, but it's not in sync with the tune, so like it's not lyrics. Like you said, it's just him. It's just him doing slam jam in the middle of a dark room while this is playing in the background. I mean, I already know time's different because it didn't jump scare me with like 2,000.
Yeah, like ding 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 ding.
When that song comes on in shuffle, man, oh my god, I actually sometimes on the bus or something, I'm just like actually jump in my chair.
You really don't want to have like loose bowels that day because you actually will shit yourself.
This don't sound like time at all. I don't know about you.
Nah, sounds like space. I'm here all week.
It sounds like music you'd hear in like Springfield Planetarium.
It sounds like you've called up Citizens Advice, you know what I mean? The vocals don't quite have the same impact they did on the original. There's a bit of an intensity and instrumental backing behind the, you know, the music on Dark Side of the Moon.
It is like lo-fi chill version of the original. I mean, if that's the point, fair enough, but...
It's obviously soothing, you know, he has the old man, like, campfire story voice, but when you're making the Dark Side of the Moon Redux, it's just a bit like, is that really what we're coming here for? I feel like he's just used the status and influence of the original album just to kind of spit some absolute waffle of his personal poetry over, because he knows no one's going to want to listen to it otherwise, like...
It didn't really fucking work. You've seen the plays.
I can't actually describe how bored I am.
Oh no, I did not see the picture I sent.
Yeah, it's like a space epic, isn't it? Dark Side of the Moon. Like you feel like you're fucking blasting off into space, like floating around at points, like you know what I mean. But then this album genuinely just feels like you're sitting outside smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, looking at your dog, staring him in the eye.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently this is about a poet.
Who got cancer?
Yeah, that wrote it. Roger Waters.
Oh, I just realised what this is. This is it.
Yeah, it sounds like an old man whimpering.
It sounds like Over the Hedge.
This ain't the great gig in the sky, mate. This is the shit busker from Plymouth. Well, I feel a little bit bad because I can't say I've made, you know, the greatest effort to really sit here and analyse it, but at the same time, on a surface level, the delivery, the context of its usage,
Yeah, but it's like spa music.
and the lyrics themselves, I don't really feel like it's actually worthy of analysis.
It's like chill outside of the realm of I want to sit down and listen to this. Like it actually is spa music.
Yeah, literally, it's like a mindfulness video.
That's what I mean. It's like spa music. It genuinely feels like I can hear the running water.
Yeah, I can feel the happy ending and all. Well, not yet. When we get to Eclipse, yeah.
Oh mate, that's gonna be a floppy, sad ending. If that was Great Gig in the Sky, then what is Brain Damage gonna sound like?
Actual brain damage, probably. Like,
I actually think he has dementia. This is my theory. And he actually forgot he made Dark Side of the Moon. And he was like, I've got this really good idea for an album, and he's wrote it. And they don't have the heart to tell him. So
he was going to sleep listening to like his best works, and he was like, I've just come home with this brilliant idea.
Oh yeah, money. That's just, what's this fucking country road?
At least this is reminiscent of Money, but it has no.
It's like you said, like it actually is like sitting.
Oh, Mr. Krabs has really gone off the deep end, hasn't he?
Money.
Oh no.
Money has so much energy. I'm really glad I actually listened to it because I would have such a warped sense of what the original sounded like. Because it does. It has so much energy, and this is so dreary.
Rooftops. Oh, such a clapped album. I'm sorry, but it's one of the most like self-indulgent, like narcissistic things I've heard.
That's what I mean.
So
like,
long.
It's like you feel a bit bad, but like because like you said, we're not listening to the poetry. But at the end of the day, like it's made for a profit, so like who cares? It's not like there's not an artistic vision behind it. It's just it feels more like the poetry's there to be like pretentious and artistic than actually tell a story.
It's like he's looked at his pension and he's thought, shit, this isn't as much as I thought, and just thought, well, fucking cha-ching. Like,
Money.
That's not even like a line from the song. He was just saying it in the studio, and they were like, Roger, we've got an idea for you. If you want it that bad, we'll sort you out. So he just seemed to suck the entire soul out of the album.
Suck the entire soul out of me.
I wish I could say more about the music.
I'm trying to listen to it. I'm trying to care. But every time I like zone that double bass.
Fucking bee in the recording studio. Mosquito. They could have just got someone else to sing it.
Honestly, Roger Waters, you need more poo poo caca in your fucking album.
Just wait for any colour you like, mate. It's gonna be like brown, like the poo in the toilet.
Red, like the hue on my face.
Blue, like the hue on the other side of
my face.
I am serious though, like genuinely my TikTok, like I need to play Subway Surfers. In fact, I'm actually going to play Subway Surfers.
We're going to kiss. It does sound like black, like heavenly elevator music. Oh my. He sounds bored, man.
It's like when you hear like old people sing while they're doing housework.
Yeah, my granddad sounds like whistling.
Old men when they're outside cleaning their car, they're just like,
yeah, old men cutting the grass, listening to Pink Floyd, but they haven't actually got headphones. So lunatic is on the grass. You had one chance, Roger. Actually disappointed. Dark side of the moon. It is
of the
actually
moon.
like,
Well, get ready, Luke. It's about to explode.
it better explode. Like, you know, there's 2 extra minutes of the song somehow. Oh, it comes, mate. Here comes the explosive finale. Wow. Oh, Jesus. I'm crying over here with emotion.
No impact, no energy, no heart.
The music.
No. I tried to search for Dave Gilmour talks about Dark Side of the Moon Redux. Reddit comes up. Dark Side of the Moon Redux ends the Waters versus Gilmour debate. Roger Waters is like a cartoon supervillain who won't stop monologuing. That's a fucking album.
That was the whole thing. Brilliant.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say, like, genuinely. That was so shit.
It was
What the
actually
fuck?
just-
I feel like there's a potential that it's really personal to him, but everything he's actually given us
He should've put
indicates
more
that it's
effort
not.
in there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if it was, like, he's a capable artist, like, obviously. I don't understand why it's so tuneless, it's so bland and
Dull.
wallpaper. Yeah, dull. Like, it's really disappointing in that sense. So, the original Dark Side of the Moon feels in some ways like the lament of an elder being on the human condition, Waters said in a statement. But Dave, Rick, Nick and I were so young when we made it, and when you look at the world around us, clearly the message hasn't stuck. That's why I started to consider what the wisdom of an 8-year-old could bring to a reimagined version. Oh yes, I literally have no sympathy for ripping this shit apart now. He's genuinely like, oh,
That's
that was
cope.
so
That's-
that is the
that is-
biggest cope of all
That's
time.
cope because he made it for money, and that's his way of saying it's like artistic and like it has a purpose.
The message of Dark Side of the Moon hasn't stuck with people. It's only one of the most like emotionally resonant albums of like it's touched the lives of so many people throughout the years. Like, yeah, no, it hasn't stuck, mate. I'm immensely proud of what we've created, a work that can sit proudly amongst the original, hand in hand across a half a century of time. I just think personally it's extremely well, first of all, I mean, poorly executed. Musically it's evocative of absolutely nothing, and then its whole purpose is so transparent and opaque with how much of quite a clear narcissistic cash grab it is.
It's not that, mate. Don't worry, it wouldn't be that.
Maybe this is meta. Maybe what Roger Waters is going for here is so boring that you don't actually listen to the music and you start actually contemplating the themes itself. Like you start thinking about time, your place in them, death, the place in the universe, because the music's so boring. Your mind just obviously, wants stimulation. So maybe in that sense it is more indicative, of the meaning of the original. But it's also just dog shit, so,